I was numb. Like I was numb and couldn't feel, couldn't emote.
Yeah.
Like it was like just like this blank Liz.
My friend Liz was on high doses of 7 medications and is now on low doses of 2 medications and hopes to be off of those soon because she started smoking cannabis.
That was the medications. Once those were out of my system and I was only using the cannabis, it's like I could feel again.
Yeah.
Now I paint. I've been painting for 2 years. I have over 90 canvases. It's miraculous. I'm able to like take my memories and put them out there onto canvas, and I'm able to feel them.
Yeah.
And I'm able to emote that, which I wasn't able, and process it, which before I was just numbed out.
So, when you paint, do you smoke before?
Usually,
Yeah.
usually I'll have a puff. Yeah, I'll have a puff just to like just go and get into that place, and then I'll turn my music on. When I smoke, I'm able to quiet those other incessant noise thoughts that are going on constantly in the back of my brain. So when I'm able to consume cannabis, that incessant noise stops. So it makes for a much more pleasing experience.
But I mean, what you're doing is you're kind of doing PTSD therapy.
I'm doing my trauma therapy.
Yeah.
And a lot of the stuff that comes out on the canvas is really scary shit.
Sure.
And being able to consume my medicine helps it to feel a little less scary.
Yeah.
And helps me able to pull it out and then spit it out onto the canvas in a way that I'm able to process the memories in a less painful way. Because they don't seem as terrifying when they're in color.
Yeah.
And when they're blurring and flowing on this canvas.
And when you have control over them?
And when, when I have control over them.
Are there special paintings? Because we'll take some shots of them. Do you mind talking through a couple?
There's a couple of paintings. There's my one painting that was done about the fires. When I was a small girl, about 9, we had some very scary biker-like people threatening to burn us in our beds. My older brother was caught up in a lot of really very bad stuff. And they were calling our house and, can you smell it? And I was 9 and I'd be like, smell what? Can you smell the fire? No, I can't smell anything. They'd be like, well, yes, you can. You can smell the fire. Oh, maybe not yet, but you will. Because they were threatening to burn us in our beds.
Yeah.
Because they were after my brother for money or drugs or something like that. So for 20 years, I had nightmares of fire, of being burned in my bed, I would smell smoke. Like just literally, all I would smell would be smoke or kerosene. And I did a painting and I did the colors of fire. And as I was thinking about that memory, I was putting the colors of fire down on canvas. And it helped because now I'm able to talk about that and not be traumatized by it.
Yeah.
And be able to look at it and go, but you got through it and now it's on a piece of canvas.
Like that was, I could tell that you were upset there. I think I was closer to tears than you were, but.
You did a good job. Look at you.
Oh God.
I can't believe she told that story.
She was only 9. So that's amazing to me. And that's not the only one.
No.
90 paintings.
Over 90 paintings. I don't know exact number. Yeah.
And
And
most of them are a little something like that?
a good half of them are trauma memory triggered. Yeah. A good half of them are trauma memory triggered, either childhood abuse or rape or, yeah.
What do you do with the paintings?
They're stacked up in my bedroom, most of them. I want to show because I think the story is important for me to be able to articulate it, and if I articulate it in art, that's kind of neat and transformative.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm so glad for you.
Yeah.
And so ultimately that only happened because of cannabis.
Yeah, I don't think I would have painted. I don't think I would have had the freedom of movement in my brain.
Yeah.
Really, because that's what it's given me. It's given me like a freedom of movement in my brain, a flow to my thought process that wasn't really there before.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't a flow, it was always a stutter.
Uh-huh.
And I think that was a lot to do with all of the different medications. There was always a stutter, there was always, yeah. And now that stutter isn't there anymore. So, and I truly believe that it's because of my usage of cannabis. Yeah, I don't think I'd be here today, really. Really. There were many times where I was gonna, where I thought death would have been better than dealing with that pain.
Yeah.
But dealing with the pain turned out to be better.
I'm glad. I'm so glad.
Liz approached her doctor upon learning that medical cannabis helped her, and his response was basically, no, none of this is proven, and you shouldn't do it, and you can't have a prescription for it. I won't help you with this. And part of the reason why we're making this film is that we're very concerned that there will be folks like Liz out there whose lives literally have been saved by consuming cannabis, who might not be able to access it as readily or as well or in the quality that they're accustomed to with the coming quote-unquote legalization.